Hello everyone. Today in Aha Oho Bhojanams, we are going to see veg malai kofta. It's interesting, tasty. We need to grind onions and tomatoes for gravy and keep all the vegetables ready. We have to boil the beans separately. We have to grate the paneer and carrot and cut the capsicums. So I'm boiling the beans separately in a separate bowl, and I am boiling 2 or 3 potatoes. We have to keep all the ingredients ready before making the kofta ball. Boiled potatoes, cut vegetables, grated paneer, carrots, everything. First take the bowl and add the boiled and mashed potatoes in that. Then add grated paneer and boiled beans. All the ingredients list have been given in the description box. You can refer that. And you can keep the vegetable stock aside. Don't throw it. We can use it the later stage. Then add grated carrots, cut coriander leaves, few green chilies, capsicum, and chopped onions, everything, and all the masala items, that is dhania, garam masala, red chili powder, salt, and a pinch of hing. Okay, mix everything well. No need to add water because the kofta ball should be bit thick. I'm adding little corn flour to give the thickness for the kofta. You can even use rice flour instead of maida or corn flour. You can use either one of this, and you should be able to make ball like this. You can add little oil and make balls. I'm touching some oil in hand and I'm making balls and keeping them ready. At the meantime, you can keep the oil on the stove. Make all the balls, then start making the koftas. Okay? Always put a small ball in the oil and check it. Then start adding the kofta balls one by one, slowly. Don't add everything together. Drop one by one and keep it in the low medium flame and deep fry it so that inside also it should get boiled and outside it will turn to golden brown color. Then it's time to remove it from the oil. Like that you have to make all the koftas and keep them ready. My koftas are ready, and now I'm going to make the gravy for kofta. Take the tawa and add 1 or 2 teaspoons of oil, and you have to add jeera, little hing and turmeric powder. Once the jeera is fried, you can add the grinded mixture of onion and tomato. Mix them well. You have to allow it to cook for 6 to 7 minutes because the raw smell should go out. Close the lid and cook it. After 5 to 6 minutes, open it and check. Must be half cooked now. At this stage, I am adding salt and red chili powder. I am adding little water. Add little coriander leaves. It gives very good flavor if you add it in this stage. Allow it to cook for 2 to 3 minutes. I am adding garam masala powder and I am mixing it well. And I am gonna cook it for more 4 to 5 minutes by closing the lid. So totally it's been cooked for more than 7 to 8 minutes. This tomato and onion grinded mixture. Now it is almost done. Now we can add the fresh cream. I'm adding 3 to 4 teaspoons of fresh cream. It gives wonderful taste to the kofta. Mix them well and close the lid. Again allow it to cook for just 1 minute. No need to cook for a long time. Yes, the gravy for the kofta is ready. You can switch off the burner now. You can switch it to the serving bowl. I am arranging my kofta balls in the serving bowl and I am gonna pour the gravy over it so that it will get soaked well in the gravy. And rest of the kofta balls also can be kept like that and balanced gravy can be poured on that. Wow! How easy preparing veg kofta at home, friends, is it not? It looks so delicious, yummy, the fresh cream, dhania, garam masala, all the mixtures give wonderful flavor, friends. You must try at home and give me the feedback. It's very tasty, interesting, and it will be an unforgettable moment for you. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel. Please don't forget to share it to your friends. Thank you very much for watching. Have wonderful veg malai kofta day.